Good morning, Gators.
It's Mrs. Sawicki.
And Mr. Laval, and welcome back to a special edition of Good Morning Gators, social distancing and starring your teachers here at Dutchman Creek. And as you can see, Mrs. Sawicki and I look like we might be here in the same room, but are we really? Because see, it's just this is a good video technique.
Social distancing.
Who knows? Who knows?
Hey, teachers, you do not have to take your attendance on Power School today.
That one was for you, Miss Cherry Hall. All right, students, make sure you're reading those books on Power School. Why? Why?
Well, because you're bored and you can log them in Launchpad. And those who were reading before are probably reading more now. And those who weren't reading before, you're probably reading now.
You're definitely reading books now. All right, so that being said, let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, now let's take a moment of silence.
We're about to go to breaking into our top news story today is how do you know how we're getting graded for quarter 4? So to provide us with an update, who do we have standing by for that?
We have Mr. Moten. So let's go ahead and tune in. Mr. Moten, you're up.
Greetings, Gator Nation. This is Principal Moten, and I want to take an opportunity to, first of all, thank you for your efforts over the last few weeks while we've been out of school due to COVID-19. It's been tough. It's been tough on all of us. It's been tough on me as building principal, certainly been tough on the teachers, and I can only imagine how tough it's been on our students and our families. So I want to, first of all, thank you for your effort. I learned as a young person, and it's carried me all the way as an adult, that tough times don't last, but tough people do. And at Dutchman Creek, we have the toughest that there are. So thank you so much for that Gator grit that you're showing. Rock Hill Schools has given us our grading guidelines that will carry us the rest of the school year, whether we come back or whether we're out until the end of May, all the way into June. And so with those guidelines, our teachers finally have the parameters in which to work in order to make sure that we respond to all of our students with equity and fairness in mind, knowing that we're not in school and we're not able to deliver instruction in the way that we know is most conducive. So recognizing the fact that so many people may be without a job, so many people may have been personally affected by COVID-19. Some have even lost loved ones to the disease. We want to make sure that we are responsive to your socio-emotional needs first and foremost, and that you're safe and secure. And with that, your effort based on your capability is what is going to give us the opportunity to rate the pass, no pass, or incomplete. So make sure that you give effort. Make sure that you communicate. If things are overwhelming, just simply say so and let us know. And, we'll be there to respond based on what you are able to give us. No one is going to be punished because the circumstances which they find themselves in does not lead to them being able to participate in schoolwork or complete assignments in the same way if things were as normal. We know that we have a new normal, and we know that it can be overwhelming. So as I mentioned before, make sure that you pace yourself. If you feel overwhelmed, just simply turn off the laptop or put away the packet and then take some time away, and then you can go back at it at your own pace. We're not going to take away points for work that is, quote, late. Although Canvas may say late on the screen, that doesn't matter a bit. We want to make sure that you work at your pace because we understand that you're at home and you're away from us. And so when we guide you through certain things, that will help you out with that pacing piece. But to leave that to you to do on your own, that's unfair, and we're not going to judge anybody for that. Make sure that anything that you need, you reach out, phone call, email, the helpline on Rock Hill School's website, whatever you need, you let us know, and we're going to do our very best to respond. We've made some mistakes, and I want to acknowledge that. I want to let you know that we internally as a staff have acknowledged those things, and we're working to get better and better as we go along. None of us are trained to teach this way or to deliver instruction this way. And so we certainly don't expect our families and our students be able to receive things that way. And so, yeah, we made some mistakes, but we appreciate your understanding that we are working to get better. And each time and each round that we go about this, you know, our goal is to get back to school and get back to what we know how to do. And so as we go through this process, if we make more mistakes, we probably can expect to make a few more. But please know that our intentions are pure. And if you feel at any time that things are not where they need to be, then please, please, please give us that feedback so that we can make those adjustments. We truly mean grace over grades, honestly so. And so no scores will count against students in the sense that, you know, we'll judge it just like they were in the regular classroom. That's not going to happen. Again, effort. You give us the effort, you communicate, and then we'll take care of things from there. So with all of that said, I want to make sure that you know that you can reach out to me. You can reach out to Ms. Miller, Ms. Mays, Mr. Mottler, any of the teachers, any of the staff at Dutchman Creek if you have any needs. And I just pray that everyone continues to be safe, secure, be as happy as you can possibly be in this situation. Engage with us on social media, shout us out, do those things that will help us connect to each other. And then hopefully we'll be back soon. And I'm not sure, you know, when that will be, but I can't wait to get back in the building and get back to doing what I know and love, which is being around students and teachers and the business of education. Thank you so much for your time. I pray that you continue to stay safe. Go Gators.
Thanks, Mr. Moten. And just to follow up on that news story, today and tomorrow are makeup days for students, while the teachers, Mrs. Zwicky and I, finish touching our plans for the Wave 3 of e-learning, which starts Wednesday and goes all the way through May 1st, which is a Friday, next Friday.
Absolutely. So please, students, make sure you're using that time wisely. Use these 2 days to your advantage, and make sure you catch up on that work. That includes related arts.
All right, let's go to Mr. Salemi, who has the motivational quote of the day.
Good morning, Gator Nation. This is Mr. Slimmy with your motivational quote of the week. Resilience is accepting your new reality, even if it's less good than the one you had before. You can fight it. You can do nothing but scream about what you have lost. Or you can accept that and try to put together something that's good. And that's from Elizabeth Edwards. Gator Nation, I hope that you are well during this time. Know that I miss and love each and every one of you, and I look forward to seeing all of our students, faculty, staff, and community members back at Dutchman Creek as soon as this is over. Gator Nation, stay strong, stay positive, and uplift each other. Have a fantastic week, Gator Nation.
Thank you, Mr. Salemi, for that motivation. I could use a little more motivation, in fact, some more encouragement. I've got enough toilet paper, but I really need the encouragement. So let's go ahead to Miss Miller for Who You Shouting Out?
Good morning, Gators. It's Miss Miller here with the home edition of Who You Shouting Out, where I'm going to be shouting out all the kids that have been doing an amazing job while we've been on this e-learning train. So here we go. Nakira Dickerson, Lucas Ramsey, Ethan Morgan, Jonathan Castano Sanchez, Madia Cilius, Mason Crenshaw, Memphis Ellis, Eli Fain, Declan Harvison, Kelsey Jenkins, Ivana Johnson, Zaria Miles, Madeline Parkman, Jonathan Recon Hoyos, Meredy Ritzer, Tarbrisha Williams, Asia Shepard, Lola Trong, Chloe Miller, Tamnia Perry, Ashley Martinez Key, Noah Darby, Daniel Caldwell, Taylor Bale, Meredy Ritzer, Graciana O'Connor, Shelby Pennington, Johan Javier, McKaylin Hefney, Kelsey Jenkins, Asher Carroll, Landon Green, Justin Deller, Jemiah Sowell, TJ Hurd, JoJo Walker, Ethan Knowles, Annabelle Baxter, Wesley Howe, Kimberly Iskandon, Anya Castro, Addison Golder, Blair Hollington, Robert Colvin, Sean Collier, Hannah Massey, Elise Jackson, Caleb Stover, Okira Burris, Skylar Soul, Kaylee Matt Garris, Nadia Kirk, Owen Taylor, Megan Cobb, Andrew Wynn, Trevor Harmon, Logan Gainey, Walker Morgan, Imani Sterling, Braden Little, Lucas Hanson, Olivia Tiller, Isaac Crane, Ethan Morgan, Quinn Wilson, Macy Tillman, Jessica Camacho Rivera, Summer James, Neely Sexton, Madison Harvey, Joshua Moto Mente, Hayden Poor, Cohen Hood, TJ White, Sanvi Patel, Kevin Jordan, Xander Nodes, Duncan Pacheco Valeda, and Catherine Burbank. Whew! Guys, you're doing an awesome job, and I want you to keep up the good work. Back to you, News Crew.
All right, thanks, Ms. Miller, for those shout-outs. Thanks to all those students doing super awesome, turning in all your works, making it super easy for your teacher, and making it super easy on you. So I think we should keep this rolling and keep the shout-outs rolling, and we got a special treat for you because, unfortunately, we've had a lot of people who haven't been able to say their birthdays on the news because we haven't been at school. So we're going to roll those in now, and we got a special performance and a special singer singing the happy birthday song just for you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gators. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
He's got a piano in his house? He's incredible. All right, now let's check out Miss Mays for the moment in history.
Good morning, Gators. This is Mrs. Mays with your moment in history. On April 20th, 1986, Michael Jordan, who played for the Chicago Bulls, scored 63 points in an NBA playoff game against the Boston Celtics, setting a postseason scoring record. Despite Jordan's achievement, the Bulls lost to the Celtics in double overtime, 131 to 135. Boston swept the three-game series and went on to win the NBA championship. I hope you all are staying safe and healthy. You guys are getting outside, getting that fresh air, having fun, and still doing your work. All right, I will hopefully see you all when we return back to school. Bye.
All right, thanks, Ms. Mays. Well, as you can tell, it's kind of hard to tell, what the weather's like outside here in our virtual studio. So let's go to our newly minted Teacher of the Year at Dutchman Creek, Mr. Brandt, with our weather update for the day.
Good morning, Gators. This is Mr. Brandt with your weather update. I am at the isolation version of the Dutchman Creek Garden here in my backyard. It is Monday morning, and as you can see, it's going to be 66 and raining all day.
Well, thank you, Mr. Brandt, for the weather update. It looked awfully sunny in your backyard. I'm not so sure he lives close by. Anyway, now for a more serious announcement. Please don't forget to order your Dutchman Creek Middle School Yearbook. Okay, there are 77 left. You can order yours through the website. Go to the website to learn how to order.
Yeah, Dutchman Creek website. And I think they're $42 plus shipping and handling because I think we're going to figure a way to ship those things out to you. But I would, check with Mrs. Infinger for more information.
Yep, and mark that 2020 COVID year.
Looks like Mrs. Dwyer and the rest of the teachers on Team 7-2, they would like to tell all their students that y'all rock and you keep doing your work and you're doing a good job. Awesome.
Well, thank you, Gators, for tuning in to our lovely teacher edition, our special edition, during this COVID time.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I forgot. Did you happen to bring that toilet paper? I had, last time we were chatting about the show doing this, I had some extra Lysol Clorox wipes, and I was kind of hoping if you had some toilet paper, we could trade.
Toilet paper.
All right, let me go ahead and put this here.
In the tunnel of technology.
Do our little tunnel of technology.
Ooh.
Go down, and
let's see what I bring up. Ta-da!
Technology. Isn't it great?
It's amazing.
See you later, Gators.